deep in the Carpathian Mountains of Romania, lies a stretch of woodland locals call the Hollow Forest. Hikers avoid it, not because of wild animals, but because it has no echo. No matter how loudly you shout, the sound dies instantly. Sophia, an adventurous backpacker, had heard the legend and couldn't resist. She set out with a small tent, determined to spend one night inside the hollow. As soon as she crossed the tree line, she noticed it. Birds sang beyond the forest, but inside, their calls fell silent. She clapped her hands. Nothing. No echo, no carry. Just silence pressing on her ears. She pitched her tent near a clearing and scribbled notes in her journal. Air feels heavy. Sound dies as though swallowed. She tried to laugh at her own nerves, but the laugh seemed muffled. Wrong. At dusk, mist crept between the trees. Shapes formed within it, thin and tall, like people standing still. Sophia blinked, but they dissolved. She shook her head. Fod tricks, she told herself. By nightfall, the silence was unbearable. She tapped her phone to record a voice memo, just to hear something. But when she played it back, it captured only static, followed by faint whispers. Sophia froze. The whispers weren't in Romanian. They weren't in any language she knew, but they were there, layered and soft, like a crowd in prayer. She left her tent and walked into the clearing. The mist swirled. She cupped her hands and shouted, "Hello!" No echo, but something answered. A breathless sigh directly behind her. She spun around. No one, only trees. Her torchlight flickered, then died. In the sudden darkness, the whispers grew louder, circling her. She dropped to her knees, fumbling for matches, but the whispers formed into words, clear and sharp. "Go back." Her blood ran cold. "I can't," she whispered. The mist thickened, taking shape again. Figures stood in a ring around her, their faces blurred, their mouths open in silent screams. She tried to run, but her legs refused to move, as though the ground held her. Then one figure stepped forward. A woman with hollow eyes, her lips cracked. She pointed at Sophia's chest. "You carry a voice," the woman said. Her voice didn't echo either. It stopped dead in the air. Sophia stammered, "What do you mean?" The woman touched her throat with icy fingers. "Ours were taken, bound here so we cannot be heard. But yours is free." The circle of figures leaned closer, their silence suffocating. Sophia's heart pounded. "What do you want?" The woman's mouth twisted into something like a plea. "Speak for us." The ground trembled. Sophia bolted, her legs finally obeying. She ran through the trees, mist clawing at her. She didn't stop until she burst out of the hollow and collapsed on the grass, gasping. Instantly, sound returned. Birdsong, crickets, the rustle of leaves. She wept with relief. When she checked her journal, her notes had changed. The words were no longer hers. Page after page had filled with jagged handwriting she didn't recognize. Phrases like, "They took our voices," "The forest holds them," "Do not enter," "Do not call." Sophia left Romania the next day, but back in London, she discovered something chilling. Every time she recorded her voice, whether on her phone or computer, the playback contained whispers underneath. Dozens of voices, overlapping, begging. "Let us be heard.